Okay, these are presidents. Hizi video sijui zinamfanya asikiaje. Huyu president wetu, huyu content creator wetu, huyu celebrity wetu. You know, our president is everything. He will sing, he will dance, he's a politician, he's on top of cars, he's a content creator, he's so many things except what he's supposed to be doing, which is taking our country forward. That's the only thing he doesn't have time to do.
Threatening to the people inside.
So this guy was listing top 3 of the worst presidents and dangerous presidents of this country, in the world. I do feel like we've given him a lot of credit.
Top 3 countries with
hizo vitu zote hazimati. Let's get to number 1. Number 1 is what is important. You guy, isn't internet
really important?
Okay, let's go to number 1. Because number 1 is what is important.
And I did a list of the worst presidents in the world, and so many people reached out about him. And there's been a lot of media suppression from him. And because of how much we don't know about him, it makes him even scarier, and that he's controlling the media, and we're not seeing the terrible, terrible things he does. But this is William Ruto of Kenya.
You guys, I have some very few things to talk about this. First of all, I feel like Ruto is not the most dangerous president in this country, not in terms of what harm he can do. Like, when we're talking about, look, if you're talking about these guys like North Korea, Russia, we're talking about people who have even military manpower, if there's such a thing. But our president, yes, he's the most dangerous president, not because of that caliber of danger. Si ati anaweza attack nchi ingine ipige. Is how bad he is of a president. Like, he's so unqualified that it is so dangerous. Ni vile uwezi acha mwendo wazimu na mtoto wako. When you're putting it in that state, vile unaweza sema tiezi achia mwendo wazimu mtoto wangu. Why? It's not because mwendo wazimu ni dangerous ati anaweza piga mtu amuue. Maybe, but the reason why you say you cannot is because you know this person, they are so bad, they cannot handle themselves. And so they cannot even handle your child. That is the same case of our president. When these videos are being made out there, it's not because he's the most dangerous in combat, in military manpower. He's the most dangerous because he's the most unqualified to be a president. Unfortunately, sina muda kabisa na mtu mwenye ajielewi. Let's listen to this guy one more time.
Ati tumekuongelea William Ruto, naona lalamika ati tumekuongelea masaa 4.
Yeah, this.
Kwanza wewe masaa 4 umetoa wapi kuangalia vile sisi tulikuwa tunasoma?
Okay. One thing I'm going to be very honest about is that it's a bit fun. Listening to politicians is a bit fun. Unless it's Ruto, because Ruto is not even, at this point, he's not even a politician. He's a straight liar. Because I do feel like there's a good balance between lies and politics. You know, of course, in politics, there are lies. But when someone speaks and you can tell the whole thing they're saying is just lies, then it spoils the fun. There's no fun in listening to them, you know. But when Gachagua speaks, he may be lying, of course, but he's funny. Let's listen. He's funny. And he has good comebacks. Acha tusikie. Because this is coming as a response because Kasongo said when PLP, was it People's Liberation Party, when it was being launched, he says that these guys spent a whole 4 hours speaking about him. So this is a response.
William Ruto, naona lalamika ati tumekuongelea masaa 4. Kwanza wewe masaa 4 umetoa wapi kuangalia vile sisi tulikuwa tunasoma? Why are you utafanya kazi saa ngapi kama wewe utashinda kwa video kuangalia vile tunasema? And if we are as useless as you are saying, why are you spending time listening to what we are saying? And when you call us conmen, Mr. President, take a mirror first, uangalie wewe mwenyewe, ujiangalie kwa kioo, ukiita sisi conman. The people of this country know who is a conman in this Kenya. Wanajua wajui? And it's not that we have no plan. Ati hatuna mpango, tuko na mpango. Lakini mpango ile tumepewa na Wakenya, kwanza the most urgent ni kutoa wewe. And it is not possible to implement our plan kabla tutoe wewe. Because one of our plan is to bring to an end abductions and extrajudicial killings. And you are the mastermind. So without removing you, we cannot deal with that plan. The other one is to restore our health systems.
Let us agree. Kenya, we are not as bad of a country. Because I am very sure, if this was Uganda, my guy, Rigathi, you would not be talking like that. Angekuwaga tu amebebwa mpa amefinywa balls, angekuwa amefinywa vibaya, this guy would be even maybe dead. So mnaona vile huko opposition leader wa huko kwa Museveni anapitishiwa Mangori. Let us thank God for people who fought for the freedom of speech in this country, because it really comes in handy. Of course, whatever he says, a lot of it is valid, but again, it's politics. We do not need politicians. We do not need politicians to give us presidents. We do not need presidents who are politicians. We need leaders who are presidents. Bro, the worst mistake that we are going to do in 2027 is electing a politician as a president. We are going to be done. Bro, hizo nchi zote unasikia Malaysia nini. Those guys elected leaders. Those guys have leaders. Do you know you don't even know their presidents? You don't need to. Those guys are not they don't engage in shouting. Their work is not shouting, bro. They work. Kazi yao ni mboka. But kazi ya politicians ni, because look at our president. He's such a politician, he cannot get off the roof of a car. Hawezi toka kwa rooftop ya car. Hawezi. He's the president now, but he's still on rooftops. Car rooftops. Yes. Bro. So to do nini? That is what we get for electing politicians. Bro, we need the leader. The only leader who's going to give us good leadership in this country, bro. Hakuna wawili, bro. Ni Jimmy Wanjigi, bro. I need that to stick in your head. The more you watch this video, let it stick in your head, oh. Jimmy Wanjigi, bro, he's our guy. He's the only leader who can deliver us good leadership in this country. Economic revolution. We need economic liberation. That's what we need. Hizi mambo zote ni kelele kabisa.